going to be talking about Colorado fly fishing. Fly fishing is a big part of my life. I enjoy it a lot, and I'd like to hopefully be able to pass it on to other people in the future. So, first thing we're going to talk about today is the brown trout. Brown trout are I guess you could call them kind of invasive in Colorado. They aren't native to Colorado or the U.S. They're originally from Asia and Western Europe. They're one of the most common fish because of their invasiveness. They're known for their brown speckles and white-tipped fins. They can grow up to 40 inches, which is a pretty big fish, but most commonly you'll only see about a 16-inch fish in Colorado rivers or streams. That's a common fish. So going on to the next part, which would be the rainbow trout. Rainbow trout are known for their rainbow-like body. They have a big red strip that comes down the body. They tend to fight a little more than brown trout when you have them on a rod, which makes it a lot of fun for fly fishing because it just gives you that. It just takes a little more time to get them in. They have brown speckles all over them, and they were introduced to the Gunnison River in 1888. The Gunnison River runs through Pawnee, Colorado, where I live, and it comes down from Gunnison and heads back through Montrose. And they also are not native to Colorado, but they are native to the U.S. They just aren't originally from Colorado. So next we're going to talk about the brook trout. Brook trout are a lot less common. They're known for their red and red and white spots all over the body, and their orange fins with a tip of white. They're actually a really pretty fish, but because they're a little less common, it makes it really fun to actually catch one of these fish. They tend to be a smaller fish. The record brook trout caught was 14.5 pounds, which compared to a brown trout is like half of the record of a brown trout. Record brown trout can be like 30 to 35 pounds, somewhere in there. And so we've talked about the fish. I'm going to talk about a fly that I use to fish for all three of these types of fish. It's called the elk hair caddis, and it resembles the caddis, as in its name, but it's a great dry fly, which means it floats on top of the water. There are also emergers, which float just slightly under the water, and this is supposed to just be like a fly that would land on the water and stay there and float downstream, and then a fish would grab it. And so I'm going to show you just how to finish tying this fly. I've gotten started. So to start, I have a couple tools here I'm going to show you. First off, I have my hook stand right here, which you have your hook in here. And then I have a pair of scissors, and then this is to finish tying the knot in the end. So to start off, I'm using a number 16 hook, which is a smaller hook. I have some deer hair, or elk hair works the same, and a bobbin with thread. So I've already tied the back hair, deer hair to the back, and now I'm going to be wrapping this dubbing around, which is basically just a hair from a rabbit. And so you're just going to wrap it around and give it a little bit of a body. And then once you've done that, you're going to stop here at the top of the hook, if you can see that at all. And you're going to grab some hair from the deer, and put it around the body here, and make a nice knot. So the hardest part is getting it to stay where you want it.
So you're going to wrap around that a couple times. And then you're going to cut a little bit off this tip off. Just like that. And then to finish it off, you're going to put a little knot at the front, which I don't really need to show you guys, but that's basically your elk hair caddis. And that'll be it.